All right, thank you. Quickly, let's do this short exercise. We are taking just 3 minutes to do this short exercise. So take your pen, your paper, your book, and then do this exercise. Study the diagram below carefully and identify the parts labeled 1 to 12. So we have 1 to 12. I believe you can do it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so quickly, just 3 minutes. And all of you should try your hands on this. Are we doing it? Are we done?
No, almost.
I want all of you to take part in this exercise. The last time we said flower is the reproductive part of a plant. And so we look at the male reproductive part of the plant, which is in the flower, the female reproductive part, and then the other supporting part. So it's very simple. You can label this out. So quickly. All right, learners, I think we have to. Okay, so let's go. Who is done? What is the name given to I? Lodina, I is what?
Sir, please, I is the stem.
The stem. Okay. Delphin,
Please, the pedestal.
the pedestal. Okay, so I, one is pedestal. Two, Cosmos. Two is what? Lillian.
Circle.
Okay. Three. Yes,
Petal.
three is petal. Okay. Four. Bridget.
Oval.
Oval. Okay. Five. Snow. 5 is anta. No. So, Ajwa
No.
Bentum. The
Filament.
filament. Thank you. 6. Salome.
Anta.
Anta. Thank you. 7. Cosmos.
Falling tube.
The pollen tube. Okay. 8. 8. Cherish. Eight is what? Claudina.
Sir, please, the stigma.
Ovary.
8.
Ovary.
Ovary. Okay. So 8 is the ovary. Then 9. George.
Style.
9 is style. Thank you. That is true.
So
Emanuela.
this is Stalin.
Come again.
Stalin.
Which one?
Stalin.
The 9.
Okay. Yeah. We have 2 9s here. So that is wrong. So 9 is stamen. Yeah. Thank you. This 9 at this side is the stamen.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Then we also have this.
So
The
please,
stigma.
that one is style. Style.
Is the style. Okay. Thank you. And then 10.
Segment.
Stigma.
Segment.
Sigma. Thank you. 11.
Receptacle.
Receptacle. That is true. Receptacle. And then the last one, 12.
Pistol.
Pistol. Or
Pistol.
the
Capel.
Capel.
Okay. Thank you very much, learners, for your wonderful contribution. All right. So, hello.
Please, I didn't hear number 7.
Number 7. Number 7 is the pollen tube.
Thank you.
Pollen tube is a tube. That is where can pass through into the ovary.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Please, I didn't hear number 8, 9, and 10.
8 is the ovary. 8 is the ovary. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And then number 9, we have 2 9s here, but this first 9 comprising 6 and 5 is the stamen.
Okay.
Stamen. Then we have another 9 here. So let's represent that one by 13. So that one is the style. There is the style. Are you okay with that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Any other questions?
Yeah, please, can I get the number 11?
Number 11.
Receptacle.
Receptacle.
So please, can I get another one?
One is the pedicel. Pedicel. Are you okay with that?
Yes, sir.
So it's here. So pedicel is here. The receptacle, the sepal, the petal, the filament, the anther, and then the stamen. Then we have the kidney. Okay, go on.
So please, in this diagram, there is no the pollen tube.
Come again. Hello, please. Come again.
But please, I said in this diagram they didn't write pollen tube.
Yes, because it was not shown. It's a tube that connects, that opens through the stigma into the oval. It was not indicated here in this flower, but in the question it came. So you have to
Okay.
take note of that. Yeah.
Okay.
George, your hand is up. All right. Now let's move on to the lesson proper. We are done with reproduction in plants. We want to continue with the reproduction in animals. Very interesting topic, and I know you are going to enjoy it. All right, quickly. In plant, we said the reproductive process in plants involves 6 stages. Do you remember these stages?
Yes.
So they are, the first one is what?
Pollination.
Pollination, followed by
Fertilize.
Fertilization.
fertilization, and then
Seed
Fruit and
production.
seed formation.
seed and fruit formation, and then
Germination.
uh,
The dispersal of fruit or seed.
dispersal of seed and
The
fruit,
fruit.
and then
Germination.
germination, and
Germination.
then the last one is
Growth.
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 Okay. Similarly, when we come to reproduction in humans, it also involves similar steps, just like that of the plants, with only just a little difference among them. So in reproduction in humans, the processes of reproduction in humans involve, the first step is copulation. Copulation is the first step. Copulation, also known as sexual intercourse. So in humans, for reproduction to occur, the first thing we have to do is to copulate. That is sexual intercourse. And copulation involves the insertion of the erect penis into the vagina. And during this process, semen is ejaculated into the vagina. So copulation is the first step or process in human reproduction. Any question?
No.
No, sir.
I believe you know I am not lying.
No,
No.
no, you're not.
Okay. All
So
right.
you're not lying.
Uh-huh. Yes, so that is the first step. And then the second step is fertilization. So after the first step, the first action has taken place, and semen or sperms are released into the vagina. And if there is awaiting egg or ovum, then if the sperm cell and then the egg cell fuses, then fertilization occurs. So fertilization is the fusion of the male and then the female sex cells in the oviduct or the fallopian tube. In fact, take note, fertilization in human occurs in the fallopian tube or the oviduct. Fallopian tube is also known as oviduct. Yeah, so fertilization does not occur in the womb. It occurs in the fallopian tube. And this, after fertilization, the zygote, that is a single cell embryo with a complete set of chromosomes from both parents. That is when the male sex contains 23 chromosomes, and then the female sex also contains 23 chromosomes. So when the 23 adds to the 23, we get 46 chromosomes, and that forms a complete human. If the chromosomes are more than 46 or less than 46, then that person will not be normal. All right, so the third step is implantation. And the implantation is the attachment of an embryo to the uterine wall for nourishment. Yes, Kojo, your hand is up.
Lisa, if the cells are above 46, what would possibly happen?
Yes, that is where we have what we call the Down syndrome. So there are people who are Down syndrome, and you look at them, we call them the Mungo babies. I believe you've seen some before. Those that we
Yes,
call
sir.
Otele, normally we make fun of them as Otele. You see their hairs to be round, their faces look round and all that. They are mentally not capable. That is the cause.
Sir, please, are those
Okay,
like
sir.
those babies with maybe 6 fingers? Please, are they part of them? Like,
No, the 6 fingers and that is not part of the chromosomal. That one occurs as a result of division. Division, the finger formation and the division of it. Sometimes there can be other weather conditions, like when the mother is having difficult weather conditions like smoke, like the galamsey site, exposure to X-ray and other things, or alcohol. So these things can damage the fetus development. Bridget. Lucy.
Sir, please, how can you give an absolute number?
Come again.
How can you give an absolute number? No, the 23.
Yes. The sperm cell contains 23 chromosomes. And then the egg cell also contains 23 chromosomes. Now, when these 23 chromosomes fuses, they align to each other. They pair. So one chromosomes and one chromosome from the male and female will pair. So the chromosome will be pairing like that. So if in case of the parent, something goes wrong, then one chromosome will not get its match. And that is where the problem will start. Delphine.
Okay.
Please, I wanted to ask that if the chromosomes are more or less, does it affect the baby physically, or it's some more of like a mental something?
Physically,
Hello?
both physical and mentally. So physically, you see these people with round head, very round head. I believe you've seen some before. They
Yes.
can't speak well. Their tongue is big and all that. And yeah, you've been seeing them. We call them Down syndrome. So after this, you have to search Google Down syndrome images. You will see the images of such people. Prince Gardner.
So, sir, please, the problems that you're talking about as a result of too much chromosomes or lack of chromosomes, please, can it be termed as genetic disorders?
Yes, probably. Yes. Genetic also has a way to play here. Yes, so it's yes. Bridget, Jamina.
Okay, sir, please, is it the male that contains the X chromosome or the female?
The male contains Y chromosome, and then the female contains the X chromosome. So when X chromosomes and then the Y
Okay, thanks.
chromosome combine, a male child is formed. When X and Y combines. Now remember, the male consists of both Y and X chromosome. And then the female contains only X chromosomes. Is it okay? Only X. So if an X, the male from the female, and then X from the male combines, the female is formed. If X from a female and Y from a male, then a male child is formed. So it's like that. Male contains both Y and X chromosomes, but female contains only X chromosomes. All right. Snow.
Sir, please, can the disease be cured?
The Down syndrome.
Yeah.
No, it can't be cured. It's not a disease. It's just a malfunction and cannot be worked on. Sanita.
Sir, please, is the chromosome made up of proteins?
Yes. Chromosome contains protein and other enzymes. Joyce. SC.
Sir, please, with the abnormality that causes the Down syndrome, is it just random or is something that actually causes it?
It's something that causes it. As I said earlier on, it can be when the pregnant mother is exposed to alcohol, to hard drugs, to harsh weather conditions, to diseases, to radiations and other things. In combination of all these factors can affect the development of the fetus, and this can happen. Yes, so let's move on. If I ask you to ask questions all the time, I think we will not finish our lesson. So let's go. Keep your questions for now. I'll give you the time so that you ask your questions so that we can progress with our lesson. I believe we are okay. All right, so after fertilization, implantation occurs. And implantation is the attachment of an embryo to the uterus or to the womb for nourishment and other food supplement. So after fertilization occurs, the fetus is moved into the womb and then it attaches itself to the lining of the womb where it can get food, oxygen, blood, and other things. And that is what we call the implantation. When the fetus or the embryo attaches itself to the walls of the womb or uterus, it is called implantation. I believe we are okay. All right, then the fourth is the fetal development. That is the development of the embryo. The embryo has to develop after it attaches itself to the lining of the womb. It now begins to get food, oxygen, water, and other nutrients from the mother through the umbilical cord, and where the baby can now grow and mature fully because it gets all the needed oxygens, food, water, blood, and other things for it to grow. So after the fetal development, where the baby is fully matured, then the fifth step is labor. So labor is a process by which a fetus is expelled from the uterus through the birth canal, also called the vagina. So when the baby is fully developed, the uterus will say, now you can go. I don't need you any longer. You are too big for me now to handle you, so leave my house. And so the fetus is expelled, and that is called birth or labor. So the baby is expelled, is sacked from the womb, and then it passes through the vagina, and then it comes out. That is birth or childbirth or labor. And that is a very painful process, which our mothers go through. And definitely when the female of you also grow, that's what you also pass through. And then the sixth, the final distance is breastfeeding. After the baby is expelled from the womb, now the mother has to breastfeed the baby. That's immediately the baby is born, the mother's breast will begin to produce milk. And that is the mammalian glands begins to provide milk. And this milk contains very essential nutrients and antibodies and other factors crucial for the child's growth and development. Now, the period between fertilization and childbirth is called the gestation period. The period between fertilization and childbirth is called gestation period. Let's take note of this period. Very, very important. And a lot go on during this period. The very day a woman becomes pregnant, the very day the egg and the sperm cell fertilizes until the day the baby is born. That period, that days, months, weeks, we call it gestation period. And in humans, gestation period is 9 months. So after 9 months, the baby is well developed to be born. And that is what we call gestation period. Yes, so it's like this. So when the egg and then the sperm cell fertilizes, then here, this second step, we call it fertilization. After fertilization, this has to divide several times before babies will now begin to form, begin to grow, and here the baby is matured to be born. All right, so any questions so far? Nana Efia Opoku Ajimai.
Sir, please, what if during breastfeeding period the baby dies? Will the mother still be producing milk?
Yes, to some time. To produce milk to some time. It will take some time before, and that will be very difficult for the mother because there will be what you call engorgement of the breast. The breast will produce too much milk, and there is no one to feed on this milk. And then the mother's breast will inflame, will expand, and it is very painful.
Sir,
And
please can
in that
the
moment,
husband drink it?
oh baby, mommy.
It's not possible.
No, no.
It's
It's not
possible.
possible.
The breast milk is for only babies, not for 32 teeth
So,
adults.
so they used to do
Oh
milking.
dear.
All right, so let's continue. So now, female reproductive system. So we are going to start with the female reproductive part. Now, when sexually matured females and males engage in sexual intercourse, it is possible for conception to take place under the right condition. Yes, so the female reproductive system is responsible for 1, the production of eggs, 2, reception of sperm for fertilization, and then 3, support of embryo development. So the function of the female reproductive part is these 3. It's for egg production, is to receive sperm, and then is to support the embryo to grow. Some of you raise up your hand. If I don't mention your name, I think you beat me. Usua Lucy. Joyce. Bessie.
Sir,
Yeah.
please, I wanted to ask, why do people give birth before their time? Some people.
Yes. Sometimes, as I said, it can be infections. It can be a shock. Sometimes when the mother, something happens and then there's shock, it can trigger early birth. Some too can be genetic conditions. like sickness. It can be weak cervix. If the cervix of the woman is weak, and then it can happen. So many conditions can influence that. Emanuela,
Sir, please,
Can I
another
say
question.
man carries a child for over 11 months?
it happens.
Yeah.
Is
It
it
happens.
normal?
No, it's not normal. When situations like this happen, then the midwife and other things will suggest inducement where they will induct the woman to give birth.
So, sir,
They
are
have
you
a way
saying
of
that?
doing
So, sir, are you saying that I'm not a normal human being because my mom carried me for almost a year? Just
No,
want
I'm
you
not
to
saying
say
not normal. Very normal. Very normal. And I'm saying when things like this happen, it means that the woman will not sit down idle. You have to go to the hospital and they will induce the labor. Such babies are strong, are intelligent. In fact, because they are in the womb, they've gotten most of the nutrients that even when they come out, they will not be getting. So they are normal. Just that the more you stay there, the bigger you become, and the harder labor will be for your mother.
Okay.
Well, you grow big, and then you cannot pass through the kingdom of Inyanya, and a whole lot.
Hey.
Yes. Sanita. Yeah.
Sir, please, why does the egg divides?
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. Without division, there will not be head, there will not be legs, there will not be hands, there will not be ears. So the division is to help these parts to appear. So it has to divide. If not, we can't have our legs and our ears separate. Everything will combine. All right. So the questioning is taking much part of our time. Please, let's proceed. So let's look at the female reproductive organ. Yes, so this is the structure of the female reproductive organ. Now, this is the fallopian tube where fertilization occurs. This is the ovary, which produces the egg. The egg contains the female sex cells. And then this is the womb or the uterus, that after the fertilization, the fetus move and attach itself to this lining. And that is what we call implantation. Then after that, the baby will get oxygen, food, nutrients, and other things. And then this is the almighty vagina, the kingdom of Inyanya. And then we have the cervix. This cervix links the womb to the vagina. It's a tunnel. This cervix closes. It doesn't allow things to be passing through to the womb. This cervix is discriminatory. It doesn't even allow all sperms to pass through it. It stops most of them. It kills germs. It closes when pregnancy occurs, so that when that happens, then menstruations and all that will cease. Yeah. So so this is typically what happens. Okay. All right. So this is the structure of the female reproductive organ. Are you okay?
Sir, please, you said
Yes,
something
sir.
about the cervix closing.
Yes, please.
If it closes, so does it mean that pregnant women can't have sex during pregnancy?
They can. They can have it as many times they want, provided them and the baby.
So then, is it even advisable for them to do it?
Yes,
It depends.
it depends.
Hey,
And it will be
okay,
recommended by your midwife.
okay.
Some of you are still with me. I'm trying to mute you, but others are still talking. All right. So Let's make progress. Yeah, so this is the external part of the female reproductive organ, where we have what we call the clitoris, the mons pubis, the urethral opening. This is where the urine comes from, the urethral opening. Please mute your mic when you are not speaking. All right. And then we have the hymen, we have the vagina tunnel is here. Yeah, so this is the external structure of the female reproductive organ. In Shiraba Opoku.
Please, I wanted to ask if the external part of the organ, when the female has sex, how do they function?
The function of it is to accommodate the penis during sexual intercourse. It's the tunnel. The vagina is a tunnel. So you can see it's a tunnel. So when the penis is introduced here, sperm is released, which swim through the cervix and then move on to the fallopian tube, where if there is a waiting egg, then fertilization occurs. So without this external opening, nothing can enter and go to the ovaries. Yes. Is it khaki?
Sir, please, is Kiki. Sir, please, the
Kiki,
hymen,
okay.
is it inside? Sir, please, is it inside the hymen? Is it inside the vagina or is outside?
It's inside. It's inside.
Okay.
But you have it, so you can examine it and see. It's just a tiny lining that hangs around that place. All right. Snow, your hand is up.
Mistake.
Okay. Now, quickly, let's look at the parts, the function of this part. Let's look at the function. So the first one is the ovaries. What are the functions? How do we describe it? So the ovary is a pair of small oval-shaped organ located on either side of the uterus. So we have two. So it means we have two either side of this is the uterus, the left side and the right side. We have the ovary there, and their function is to produce female gametes, or that is the ova or eggs. So the ovaries produce eggs. Number two is also secrete female sex hormones. There is the hormones we call the estrogen and then progesterone. These are two female hormones that controls menstruation, the release of eggs, and all that. It is produced in the ovary. So, and then we have the fallopian tube, which is also called the oviduct. So they are narrow tubes like this. They are narrow tubes connecting the uterus to the ovary. So this connects the uterus to the ovary. It connects the uterus to the ovary. And the function is that it transports over or from the ovary to the uterus. It is the site of fertilization. Fertilization occurs in the fallopian tube. Is it okay? And then we come to the uterus. The uterus, that is the womb in tree. That's what we call the awodie. And it is very thick. It's muscular. It's like pear-shaped organ. And yes, so it's very strong. The uterus can stretch to accommodate even 3, 4, 5 babies in the stomach. It can stretch. So it's a very elastic, powerful organ that can stretch. Yeah, so that is where implantation occur. That is where the baby gets its food. And then it is the uterus that will also contract to push the baby out during birth. So when they say push, 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 is the uterus that is going to push the baby out. Then we have what you call the almighty, the almighty vagina, the kingdom of Inyanya. Yes. So with that one too, it is elastic. It can stretch. It's an elastic muscular tube. It can stretch, it can expand. Yes. So its function is, as you all know, the vagina has 3 functions to play. The first function is to receive the sperm or the penis during sexual intercourse. Number 2 is to act as the passage for menstrual flow. And then number 3 for the passage of a baby during childbirth. So this is the 3 functions of the vagina: for sexual intercourse, for menstruation, and then for childbirth. So if we don't use the vagina for any other additional function, God has designed it for only these 3 functions. Then we move on to
Sir,
the 7th. Yes.
please, I've heard that during sexual intercourse, the female gets hurt. So, if the vagina is elastic, why do you get hurt?
Yes, it is elastic, but each elastic has its stretch length. So if you go for the Bulala type, the Buzanga type, and it is too much for you, it can happen. Yes. So I believe you understand what I mean.
Yes.
If you go for the shifting cultivation ones, it can shift you or something. So that one is up to you.
Okay.
So you choose your size accordingly. When you go for the uncollectible ones, you can't handle. Okay, Akosia.
Sir, is it every female that bleeds during sexual intercourse?
No,
Not every
not
female.
yes. No.
Okay.
All right. Then we have the cervix. The cervix connects the womb and the vagina. So the cervix is here. It connects the vagina and the womb. So it's like it's in the middle. Yes. Okay, Afari. Afari, go on.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, please, why do you say people are virgins?
Yes, the
And why do
virgins
they
are
bleed?
virgins are people who have never had sexual intercourse with a man. And normally they bleed because when the hymen is not torn, and during sexual intercourse it turns, it tears, then they can bleed small. The bleeding is not something that blood will be coming plenty. It's just something small. Yeah, so it's like that. Patience.
Then, sir, please, how is it that
Sure.
when one gets raped as a virgin, the person bleeds intensively?
Yes, it's as a result of, the vagina can stretch. It's elastic. It can stretch, but it needs some lubricant to do the stretching. And so before that can happen, when the woman is sexually aroused, then this fluid is produced, which can help in the dilation of the vagina. So when a lady is not ready for that and you forcefully have sex with her without the production of this important lubricant, then the bleeding will occur. Yes. Any Buadua Nabi.
Yes, sir. Is it possible for a woman to conceive in a period?
Yes. Some women ovulate during their period. So such people, if they don't see it, they will never give birth. So these people will only have to have sexual intercourse during her menses if they want a child. Because after her menses, she will never ovulate. So it happens, and most people don't know this. And some culturally, they don't allow a male to have sexual intercourse with their spouse when they are menstruating. So this thing normally affects couples in getting child. Esther Panche. Christopher Edu.
Sir, sir, someone will say I'm
Yes,
again.
Christopher.
How can you see?
Yes. Come again.
How can you see if the person is already?
Christopher, I didn't get you.
You
You
say,
can't
how
see.
can you see if the person
You
is
can't.
already?
Why do you even want to see? Why do you want to see? Patience can come.
Sir, so does it mean that when you're on your period and you have sex, you can get pregnant?
Yes, depending on whether you are part of the females who ovulate during their menses. If you are not
Okay.
part there, then you won't get pregnant. All right, so we move on to the part. In Shiraba Opoku Ketia.
Please, I wanted to ask if the females with the I want to ask the females who have candidiasis, how do they have sex and does it affect their child?
Yes, candidiasis is sexually reproductive disease. So if a woman has it and it left untreated, it can eat up straight into the womb and affect the internal parts of the reproductive organ, and can even prevent women from getting pregnant or giving birth. And sometimes severe ones can also affect the unborn baby. You see, some of the child, they are born with very yellow eyes, which is not jaundice. It's as a result of untreated sexual reproductive organs. So some women like that, their children are having severe eye problems from birth. It's as a result of untreated candidiasis and other syphilis and other sexually transmitted diseases. So it is very important for women to treat this, especially our students when they go to school, because of the unhygienic conditions of the toilet. They contract a lot of diseases which are left untreated, and it's very dangerous. So as students, as science students that you are learning today, if you're experiencing this kind of conditions, you quickly inform your parents and then they will seek medical intervention for you. You don't have to be shy. Tell your parents and let them take you to hospital. Sanita.
Sir, please, how many years does infection last long for?
See, it has no years, but some, when you are infected, it can take like 2-3 months. Some can take years. Some can even take 1 week. But one thing is, mostly the ladies, when they get sexually infection, the signs doesn't show early. It takes some time before the symptoms show. And before you see the symptoms, then severe damage has been done. All right. But for Asari, if I don't call you, you beat me.
Said, please, you said that um, a virgin is someone who has never had a sexual intercourse with a man. But I also
Yes.
heard that even if a woman has a sexual intercourse with a man and the hymen is not torn, it means that the woman is still a virgin. Is it true?
No, it's not true. Virginity is not tied to the tearing of the hymen. If you have sex and the hymen is still not on, you are not a virgin. Yes. The moment the langa is introduced into your kingdom of Inyanya, you cease to be a virgin. Is this the kingdom of Inyanya that you don't understand? Okay, then we'll move on to the clitoris. This is very important. The ladies, they know the function of it. So it is a small sensitive organ at the front of the vulva. And then the function, sensory organ for sexual arousal and then pleasure. So that thing helps in sexual arousal. Gloria Odru. Gloria Odru.
Okay.
Will Granting.
Sir, please drop the cell on our dashboard.
Come again. Come again. Hello. All right. Let's move on. Okay. So now we look at ways of caring for the vagina. In fact, the vagina is a very important organ that needs to be treated. That's why we are saying in Twi, we call it ahimfie, the palace. And you know, palace is supposed to be kept clean. Palace is a place reserved for Nana, for very important people. The palace is not left untidy. When you go to the palace, you see that the place has been arranged correctly. So as ladies, the palace must be cared for, catered for, treated well. So let's look at the way we can. So yes, so number one, you clean the vulva, not the vagina. Yes, the vagina. Do you know that the vagina is cleaner than our mouth? Do you know that?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Vagina is
No, sir.
cleaner.
No,
That
sir.
is a healthy vagina. A healthy vagina is cleaner than our mouth. Yes, our mouth, because our mouth cannot cleanse itself. It needs to be clean. But the vagina has the ability to clean itself. So when you are bathing, yes, you only have to clean it naturally with water to wash the external part. Wash the external parts of it. Yes, that is what you should do. And then number two, very important, avoid inserting necessary substances. Do not insert herbs, antiseptics, toothpaste, salt water, ginger, tightening products into the vagina. You don't have to do that. Is it okay? Some ladies will be applying, they say, Genicure 442, Achisa, inserting this into the vagina. No, when you do that, you are rather causing harm to it. Number three, due to our time, I want to summarize it, then you ask your final question, then we go. Then number three, wipe correctly after using the toilet. As at now, some people don't even know how to use the tea room when they visit the washroom. You have to wipe from, yes, always wipe from front to back. You wipe from your front to back. You don't wipe from back to front, because when you do, you introduce bacteria into the vagina. And then number three, wear breathable underwears. Choose cotton underwears. Avoid tight clothing for long periods and change underwear daily. Yes, so you have to wear cotton panties. Now you avoid rubber panties, because they generate a lot of heat in the vagina. So she panties and framabe to me firm. And then you should be changing your underwears daily. Some people, they will wear their underwears, make sure they are dirty. And then when they finish bathing, they don't even get underwears to wear. Until you will hear, no, when no, they go. No way you way no way here no be a go you way no way here. Na emu mon kese no na watam ahye. Na emu mon kese no na watam ahye. Is that not what you do?
No,
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir.
no.
That's
No, sir. Maybe
Yes.
they're not have
Yes,
That
sir.
is what you do.
Free.
So you should not
Sir.
do that. Yes.
One part wow.
Come again.
Says the
All
boys
right.
that not do that.
We'll
they can
get to
wear
them now.
Wear a boxer shorts for like a week.
It's a lie.
Yeah, they're boxers.
Okay, so
It's a
let me
lie.
finish. Okay,
It's a truth.
so you shouldn't be
It's a
wearing
truth.
these rubber panties. They are not good for you. Then avoid scented products. Some ladies use scented products in their vaginas to make sure their vaginas smell good. Smell good for what? That is not how God created it. The vagina has its own optimal vaginal pH. You don't
Hey,
spray perfume there to make the place. No. We don't do that. Is it okay? Don't do that. Okay, Bridget, your hand is up. Bridget.
Okay, sir.
don't
There's
do
a
that.
girl, there's a girl in my school that use deodorant in between her thighs to prevent scent. Is it good for her?
Not
It's
good
bad.
at all. Tell
That's
her to
what
stop.
show.
It's not good at all. Deodorant is just for the armpits, not that place. Not her VRA, very romantic area. No, not in the kingdom of Inyanya.
Just stop ball.
All right, then we move. And then practice good personal or menstrual hygiene. So during your menses, be bathing regularly, wash your dirty panties, change your pads and all that. And then you should shave regularly. Shaving is very good. As a lady, you have to shave. You don't leave that place into a
Push, push.
Amazon forest where you'll be rearing grass cutters and all that. No, because when you keep that place bushy, it traps bacteria and generates a lot of heat. A lot of heat. So you see that when you leave your place bushy, sometimes you yourself, when you wear something small and then you smell it, you see the place will be smelling. It's because the heat traps, the hair trap a lot of bacteria, heat, and all that. So you need to avoid that. And then the next step is to practice safe sex. At your age, you don't have to engage in any sexual activities. But some of you are bad girls. So if you want to do it, avoid multiple sex partners. A secondary school girl I know in my school is having about 5 different boyfriends. So
Hey.
from here to different places. A young girl, 17 years.
Who said she wants
So when
money?
you do that, you end up getting a lot of serious issues. So also use condoms to prevent STI, and then urinate after sex to reduce infection risk. So if we say don't do it, but you have a hard ear, and so you go and do it, I beg you, use condom to protect yourself from sexually transmitted infections. And also after sex as a lady, you have to urinate immediately to help reduce infection risk. Now, the next one, pay attention to changes in the vaginal discharges. As a lady, your vagina communicates to you. It doesn't have mouth, but they communicate. And they communicate through the fluid that discharges that will come out of the vagina. Yeah, so as lady, you should be looking. So I have a picture here. Look at this vaginal discharge. The first one is very clear. When you see this, it's normal. It means you're ovulating. It should be clear like the white egg. The egg, when you take the yolk, that white clear slimy particle. If you see something like that coming out of the vagina, it means you are ovulating. But if it is yellow like this, then it can be normal or it can be abnormal. If it is smelly, if it smells, then this is abnormal. Then if you have something like a gray discharge, then it is abnormal and it can be vaginal infection. If it is also white like this, then it is normal. That is after your menses, you can see something like this. If it is not smelling, but if it is chalky in color, then that is the candidiasis, it is white. You have to seek treatment. If it is red or brown discharge like this, that is after your menses, then it's normal. When it's not smelling, it's normal. But if it smells, then it's not normal. You have to see your doctor. And then attend regular medical checkups. When you see this thing, you go. Students, when they say they are doing medical checkups, they are afraid, they don't come. They think they will be tested for pregnancy test, so they won't come. When there's checkup, go. Let them check you. And then maintain overall health. Drink enough water. As a lady, you have to drink a lot of water, eat balanced diet, and then manage stress. Yes. The DEA, de bia gari, oba de bia gari, or yes, onkisa, alone kama, ononkwa so kis, alone kama. No, you have to. Yes. Any question? Our time is up. Any question? Esther. Panchi. Esther, speak. Hello. Do you have a lesson?
Please, let's move on.
No.
Do you have lesson?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, please don't mind them. Oh, don't mind them. When we're learning reproduction in
Yes, sir.
tell you to continue.
Okay. All right. So
We don't.
let's continue. Okay. So that is it. So as ladies, you have to take care of the vagina. It's a very important structure that needs to be taken good care of. You don't have to misuse it. Afua Kunadu.
Please, sir, what is vagina pH?
Vagina pH. The pH is the acidic nature of the vagina. The vagina is slightly acidic. So the pH measures how acidic the vagina is. And the vagina is having an optimum pH. It's slightly acidic. So when you put your hand there and then you taste it, you see that it is acidic. Why are you laughing?
Sir, they tested it.
Oh, yes.
Is that healthy?
Ew.
Yes. Sometimes you have to
What
do
if there is this sad? Or what if it's just the urine that is? Oh my.
it's your own. So you have to know how it tastes and how it looks.
From your body.
Sir, please, some of us are eating.
So eat. Nobody has asked you not to eat. All right. Sorry.
So you have 14 here.
You have what?
14 years. 14 years below.
Okay. All right. So yes. So as I was saying, any question concerning how to care for the vagina, any question or any contribution towards this topic?
No, sir.
Sir, please,
Okay, someone.
that's a question. Let's
Okay.
say you're watching a movie, right? Just a normal movie. And maybe the partners are being kissy and all that. Then you realize you have this white discharge. Is it normal?
Yes, it's normal. It's very normal.
It's normal. It's
That is
normal.
even very good. It's normal.
Hey, so you watch it.
Any other question? Any other question? Any other question?
Sir, please.
Yes.
No, sir.
Paul, Bali, go on.
Sir, please, what's the structure of the vagina?
The structure.
Yes, please.
This is the structure. This is the structure. Can you see? In fact, this part is the internal, and this one is the external. So this is the external structure. It's like this. Can you see my camera?
Sir, like, I'm trying to say, is it into inches or centimeters?
Measure your own.
Hello. Yes. So that one we don't have a static measurement for it. It depends on the individual.
Like for the
It depends.
flexible tube.
Yes.
Sir, please, the attendance word.
Yes. So that is it. We don't have specific measurement. It's one woman different from the other. So some will have a larger ones, others have smaller ones. It depends.
I laugh.
Hey. Laughing.
Okay. Benedicta Ufuri Buaku.
Sir, please, is the ovary supposed to look like?
Benedicta, come again.
Sir, please, is the ovary supposed to look like cotton? Because in your picture, it's looking like cotton.
No, it's not. It's not a cutting. That's a drawing. It's a sketch.
Okay.
That's a sketch. Yeah. All right. So today we have learned about the female reproductive organ, and then the processes in reproduction in human. That starts with sexual intercourse as the first step. The second step is the fertilization, and then the third step is the implantation, and then the development of the fetus, and then childbirth, and then breastfeeding, and all that. Then we look at the parts of the female and then their functions. The clitoris, for example, is for sexual arousal. That is where the feelings is mostly located. Yes. And then the vagina receives sperms during sexual intercourse. And then also for childbirth, also for menstrual flow and all that. And then we also look at how to cater or how to care for the vagina. We don't have to be inserting bottle ginger after having a lot of multiple partners and the whole thing expands. And then we are looking for a way of making it smaller. Then they will be inserting ginger, your 442 and all that. They want it to become tight. Tight for what? For what? In Ghana,
For what?
All right. So it's the only ladies who will be looking for men with a larger distance. And then after that, they'll be buying medicine to make their distance small. After making it small, then they'll be looking for men with larger langa.
Isa.
What sense do you
What is the meaning of language?
All right, so learners, the attendance word for today. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hi.
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 So please, the attendance word.
Yes.
Didn't just wait this longer. I said.
So I learned 10 nouns word.